Hi, everyone. It's Eric Mashinsky, Gold Investment Letter, casual attire today. It's Saturday afternoon, September 17th. And I wanted to get this out this weekend because I have a really a special offer. I have 3 levels of membership with the Gold Investment Letter. There is the free membership, which everybody who is seeing this is on. We have our premium membership, which is $47 a month, about $500 a year, and then our elite membership. And the elite membership is filled with all kinds of bells and whistles that I'm going to tell you about. However, we have got a situation where from time to time, I will give guarantees to new subscribers wrapped around a specific stock pick. So you can take a chance on a premium type or elite service without taking any risk. I've done this for premium once or twice before. Our last one revolved around buying shares in Gold Rock Resources, GRM. This was earlier this year, and basically I ended up saying if you join the yearly on premium, and you buy X amount, and it was really it was a tiny amount. It was like a $4,000 Canadian commitment, and I had predicted that it would go up by at least 20%, so that you would have not only 1 year, but basically 2 years free and paid for. And if it didn't do that within that time frame, that you would enjoy the service, and I would give you a refund at the end of that 12 months. I don't know anybody else who does this because it just basically says I'm so confident in one of my selections that I'm willing to work for you for free if I'm wrong, and you don't have any risk. So it works out for everybody, but I have to be very selective with when I can do that. I have a situation now where I want to involve 5 new members to our elite membership. We're maxed out right now at 20, and I'm going to move that max to 25 because of what we've got going on right now. There's room, and then we're shutting it down, and elite will not be available. Elite members get access to and first choice in all deal flow that we do, in private placements, inside or outside of the mining sector. Most is in the mining sector because that's where we're most bullish right now. You get stock trades and alerts and investment ideas in areas that are not mining related. You get first pick in any trades or any new recommendations before even our premium members, certainly before the free list. And we come up with some unique stuff. You have also access. I get to know you, we talk, I get to understand your situation. You're gonna get individual messages from me. And one of those ideas outside of the mining area that I wanna put this guarantee around is $1.40 couple $100 million market cap pharmaceuticals company that is about to explode and is likely going to be a triple for us. Not overnight, but within 24 months. I'm looking for a triple here. And the reason I like it so much, some of you probably have heard about this and many of you haven't. My college roommate is a money manager at Janus Funds in Denver, and he runs a little over $3 billion, mostly in the healthcare sector, but he's got the ability to analyze securities in many sectors. Before that, he was a manager of a $5 billion fund at Invesco, had his own hedge fund, long short, in the healthcare space. He's one of the smartest guys I know and is the best stock picker that I know. I've been taking his ideas and piggybacking on them for over 20 years. I've had one loser with him ever, and that was because the pick had some consumer pieces to it, and we bought it just prior to the crash of 2008, 2009. Besides that, I've made a ton of money, and I've shared some of these ideas with folks over the years, and my close client base and relationships will know exactly who I'm talking about, and we've had a lot of success and we've made a lot of money. We don't get a ton of picks from him, but it just so happened that about a month or 3 weeks ago, I was communicating with him on text. And I basically said, what are your top ideas right now? What are your two favorites? And he gave me those two. One of them is about a $5 stock on the NASDAQ, and this other one is $1.40. And so basically, he is very conservative even in his projections. Even if he's looking for a double, I usually get a 50% price target. If he thinks it's going to happen in 6 months, he'll tell me it's going to take 2 years because he's prudent. There's no reason not to do that, and they're long-term investors. But in this case, he came out of the gate and basically said, $5 is my price target. One of my other college roommates, we're all very close friends, had said that he told him it's probably going to $10. And it's for various reasons. This isn't based on a drug FDA decision. These are already things that are revenue generating. They're products that are revenue generating. There are some approvals forthcoming, but it's more along the lines of generics. In fact, one of them is they create the delivery devices for different drugs, not the drugs themselves. They've got a very significant, they have 5 partnerships with Teva Pharmaceuticals out of Israel. And one of them is around a generic EpiPen, which I'm sure a lot of you have seen news around this with Mylan, who is going to be grilled by the House committee this Wednesday. And I think it will bring a lot of attention to this particular stock again, but this isn't just a generic EpiPen play. They have got a device with another pharmaceutical company that is going to take their upgraded formula to utilize it in 2017 for a drug that is already generating $400 to $450 million a year in revenue and is growing at a 30 to 40% compounded annual growth rate still at this level. And this particular company is going to get a 10 to 12% royalty on sales of this drug. So you're talking about 50 million or so that's going to come to this small, less than $200 million market cap company in basically profit, along with a handful of other devices and drugs that are in the market and another handful that are about to come into the market. They're growing as we speak. They have about $40 million in cash. And if you even just put this particular situation that I talked about kicking in next year on the $450 million product royalty, say it's $500 million and they get 10%, 50 million at a 10 times multiple on its own is going to take this thing $4 to $5 a share. So at the end of the day, this deal's about to go, and I'm comfortable saying if you want to buy an annual membership of our elite, which I would say is somewhere along the line, and I'm going to check our renewed pricing, just to be clear on this, which is $6,997 per year. So call it $7,000. And if you buy the yearly elite, my guarantee is that the stock is going to go to $2. It's at $1.40 and change right now. So if you buy it and you buy about, let's call it 12,500 shares to be safe, it's not a big commitment. $15,000, $20,000 is what you would have to risk in this one particular stock, and you would buy it, Monday ideally, and I will guarantee that you'll make that $7,000 back and enjoy the elite service over the course of the year for free. No matter what. If it doesn't work out, you're going to get the elite. If it works out, you got the elite for free. And we are killing it right now. In fact, I just got back from the Precious Metals Summit in Beaver Creek, Colorado, and the deal flow that we have coming up could just be extraordinary. We are working. If I land the one that I want the most, I'll find out this week. We're aligning ourselves with potentially the most successful mining and entrepreneurial investor family around the globe in history. Well-known name that everybody knows in this space because they are the ones. And we've already been aligned with, for example, the Electrum Group out of New York, run by billionaire Thomas Kaplan through our Southern Silver investment. And I'm shooting high. So some of the stuff that we're talking about, this isn't, deal flow where you're going to get some crap deal and I'm going to act like it's special. These are situations that are they're not only compelling, but the fact that we're getting them, some of you are going to potentially be very blown away by some of the stuff coming. So why not give it a try? give it a rock. Go to the subscribe button below this or goldinvestmentletter.com. Click the subscribe button. If you can't do, and I'm not going to do it for quarterly. If you want to try the quarterly with no guarantees, go for it because there's only 5 slots left. And once that's done, we're shutting it down. And my guess is we're going to get 5 from this particular offer, which is going to be good until the end of the day on Monday, and then I'm shutting it down. Or it's going to end when this particular stock goes about 10 cents higher, because then at that point, unless you wanted to buy some extra shares, I'm only going to guarantee it to $2. But that's me saying that this thing is going to go up by 40% within 12 months, or I give you your money back. So come and give us a shot with the elite subscriber option. This is most prudent for accredited, sophisticated, high net worth type of investors that have invested in private placements and alternative investments and things of that nature. But look, if you're on the rise, and maybe that's not been you up until this point, but you've got some ambition, I like to fight for the little guy as well. I don't want you to be in over your head on this, but if you have a 6-figure portfolio and you're active and you're trying to get ahead in life and you want to do this to stretch yourself a little bit, 1 or 2 of you, and we can work together, I'm open to that. And you would probably be limited then to the situations in the open market, which is fine. So listen, I'm excited about what's coming up. This is Eric Mashinsky, September 17th, 2016. And I hope everybody's having a great weekend.